Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Devour. Why not enjoy this video in 1080p, guys? So today we are doing a top 5 best search and destroy class setup, guys. Up first, I do have the Growl. I'm just showing you some fragging clips real quick in domination. I'm gonna have a full length search and destroy gameplay with this bad boy, guys. And you know how we do it on this channel, always dropping the 20 bombs back to back to back. But I'm gonna be quiet. I used to not mess with this Growl so much, but now I love it. Now I absolutely love it. As soon as we finish up with this last clip, we're going to go ahead and hop into the gun class setup, guys. Again, I used to not like this gun at all. This gun was nowhere near my top 5. But now that I'm trying this class setup, I'm loving it. As you guys can see, it's just melting through kids hella fast. 30 bullets is more than enough to get like 4 or 5 kills, so you don't even need to add ammunition to it. And this is going to be my best SnD class setups, top 5 class setups now, guys. Let's get into it. So on my Growl that I just showed you guys, I had a compensator on there. And then for the barrel, this kind of varies. I'll use one of 2 barrels. I will use the Archangel barrel, or I'll use the Nexus. It just depends on the map. I'm more preferable to the Archangel just because I like the iron sights on the Archangel a lot better, and it just gives more recoil control. And that's honestly the only problem I have with the Growl is recoil. So now that I found this class setup, if you use the Archangel and the compensator together, it really helps manage that recoil down to something that's like very minuscule, especially if you're on like a keyboard and mouse. Like the mouse Growl is just insane, guys. I see why, like, damn, I might have to switch to keyboard and mouse, to be honest. I played it for a day and those results were kind of insane, to be honest. And then using no stock and the 5MW laser, that's gonna help out with ADS, movement speed, and sprint to fire speed. And again, I like to use the XRK Void. This is pretty much the stippled grip tape for the Growl. That's going to give you more sprint to fire speed as well. As you saw, like, basically we're going 3 things to help out the sprint to fire speed, and then 2 things to help out the recoil. And then the damage range on this gun is absolutely insane. So we got insane movement, insane damage range, insane recoil control. This bad boy goes off. I will have a full-length gameplay coming in for you guys soon. If you are super good at controlling the recoil, you could definitely take off the compensator and go monolithic suppressor or even tactical suppressor, just because you don't really need added damage range if you're using the Archangel barrel, because it's 26 inches. It's insane. We'll play this last clip real quick, and then we're gonna hop into the next class setup, guys. One thing I want to say about our top 5 class setups today for search and destroy, I'm going to leave the MP5 and the AS Val out. I'm gonna have them at the end of the video, that way you guys can see what I would recommend. My MP5 class is a universal MP5 class. You can use it for hardpoint, domination, search and destroy, dropping nukes. I even used it in 10v10 hardcore when I was getting pissed off because I was doing the launchers. If people piss me off enough, I put on an MP5, smack them. No matter what game mode, doesn't matter. Universal game mode. Up next in our top 2, we already got the Growl. We're gonna talk about the Uzi, guys. I recently changed on my Uzi class a little bit, and I think that this Uzi class is even better. I think you guys are gonna love it. For search and destroy, it works out really well as well, also because you can kill people from whatever distance up close, but this gun also has the capability to kill people at that 30-40 meter range very easily and very consistently as well, which is what I like to see. I like to see consistency in my guns, and I like to be able to challenge at like 30-40 meters. I don't like being limited to just like 10-15 feet. I don't know about you guys, I hate that. So compensator and the FSS Carbine Pro barrel, this is going to give us the maximum amount of damage range and maximum amount of recoil control. Now, I used to use a stock on this gun all the time, but I don't really use a stock on it anymore. I do feel like I need a sight on it. It really helps out. A lot of people don't like to use a sight on it, but if you're only going for kills like within 20 meters, then that's fine. I would say no sight is the best way to go. Then you could totally add on a 5MW laser or whatever you want. But if you're trying to get kills above 20 meters, like 30 meters, 40 meters, like you're gonna see this Uzi doing inside a lot of my videos that I've posted already, or future videos that you'll see me posting, this Uzi can absolutely shred people at 40 meters, guys. It's absolutely insane. So I don't use a stock anymore. Now I just use a stippled grip tape. That's going to give us sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. And then for our last attachment on the Uzi, we're using the 32 round mag. That's going to give us more damage and more range, making this thing an absolute laser beam. Moving on to our next gun, guys. No surprise, the MP7 it feels so reliable. I feel like I want to call this gun the old reliable Like, if you want to sweat, but at the same time you don't want to use an MP5, like you don't want the entire lobby to pull out an MP5, or you just feel like using something other than an MP5, the MP7 is without a doubt probably the best, like, second runner-up, to be honest. It's so easy to control the recoil. It melts really fast as long as you have on proper attachments, and you have like insane amount of ammo. With this 60 round clip, it doesn't even feel like I have 60 bullets because I'm still able to move so fast. MP7, absolutely insane. I love it. I've dropped so many 30 bombs in Search and Destroy with the MP7 already. It's probably like, it might actually be my most used weapon besides the MP5, I'm not gonna lie. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this last kill real quick, and then we'll hop into the classic. Easy dubs. Easy dubs, baby. Okay, alright, so we got the MP7. I just recently unlocked Damascus because I really don't like Cold War. So yeah, I gotta flex that Damascus, guys. So the monolithic suppressor I think is really important on the MP7 because the damage range fall off on the MP7 is really small. Like if you don't have damage range increases on the MP7, you will have to hit people like 7 or 8 times, and that's shitty. You definitely don't want that. So the recon barrel and the monolithic suppressor increase the damage range as much as possible. You could definitely go close quarter stock or no stock, it's up to you. If you're not really gonna be like going balls deep in the spawn, you could definitely just go with a close quarter stock, but I prefer no stock. That way I can be super aggressive and I can slide cancel around corners and challenge MP5s or challenge shotgun kids. And then with the ammunition, it really does not matter, guys. The base clip of 40 is amazing, the 50 is amazing, the 60 is amazing. You could totally use 40 with sleight of hand if you want, it's up to you. I picked the 60 because I can make it look Damascus, and I feel like that looks the sexiest. And then the Ranger foregrip is super important though. It counters out the negatives from the stock. The no stock attachment takes away aiming stability and recoil control. The Ranger foregrip gives back that aiming stability and recoil control, giving you a perfect, absolutely perfect laser. Definitely one of my favorite submachine guns in the game. The Ram 7, I crowned this gun the best gun in the game in my last top 5 class setup, and I'm still kind of sticking by it, guys. This Ram 7 is absolutely amazing. I got it Obsidian before I got it Damascus for a reason. Like, honestly, this is probably my favorite class setup in the entire game right now, and I think a lot of people have been sleeping on the Ram, or I think people have like one wrong attachment on the Ram, and I think that one wrong attachment really holds it back. And I'm gonna go over that in just a moment after we finish slaying out all these kids. Easy dubs, get out of here. 17-1, light work, really slight work, Monolithic suppressor, super important for the Ram because this is going to be our only damage range increase. That's right, we're not going to use a barrel. Any barrel you put on this thing, I feel like the bigger barrels make it really clunky, and then the smaller barrel takes away bullet velocity and recoil control. So that's all shitty shit that we don't want to happen. So the 5MW laser, that's going to give us really good sprint to fire speed, and as you saw in that last kill, really good hip fire spread as well, like, which is important because I use my assault rifle kind of like a submachine gun, or at least I want to be able to if I have to use it that way. The XRK close quarter stock, aim down sight speed, that one's really just like straightforward. We need more aim down sight speed. The Ram's sprint to fire speed and ADS speed sucks, so we're putting on stippled grip tape as well. That's going to give us more ADS speed and more sprint to fire speed. So now our gun is super fast and super lethal and silent. The very last thing we need to fix on the Ram is going to be the ammunition, because the 30 round bullets runs out really fast. I tried using sleight of hand a bunch of times and it just never clicked. It never felt good. Didn't feel like I could get consistently 3 or 4 kills with one clip, which is what I always try to aim to do with a gun. So the 50 round clip is definitely where it's at. You're able to get like 4 or 5 kills all in one clip. I don't know why, it makes the world so much better. Sleight of hand on the Ram just does not feel good. Definitely go with the 50. Up next, guys, please don't hate me for saying this. Please don't hate me for saying this, but the 725, like, honestly, I put this in the top 5 because it gets a lot of good reactions. Even to this day, now that Cold War is out and like half of our player base is playing Cold War, half the player base is like, well, actually more than half the player base is being like 100% active. More than half the player base is still playing Modern Warfare, and then a good chunk of the player base is actually playing BO4 right now as well. It was trending not too long ago on Twitter. The 725 is king of reactions, guys. So if you're getting trolled in a game or the enemy is just playing like dog shits, you see that guy had a 725. He originally pissed me off. Again, if you're going to use this class, I don't recommend pulling it out right away. That's kind of a scummy move. But if you get 725'd or the enemy team is playing like absolute bitches, like this guy right here, look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're chilling up there? Unreal, bro. They're on offense. Unreal. Unreal. If they're going to play like that, pull out the 725, man. Pull out the strap. Pull out this class on them, guys. So a lot of people like to go with the barrels that increase damage range and stuff, but you don't need that. You really don't need that. You want to go with the sawed-off stock. You want to use the 5MW laser for increased sprint to fire speed, the maximum amount of sprint to fire speed that you can possibly get on this shotgun. You want to use the no stock as well for movement speed and aim down sight speed to help close the gap between you and the enemy. We're getting fast ADS speed and fast movement speed and fast sprint to fire speed. Sleight of hand, you really need this because you only have 2 bullets, unfortunately, and you just need it. There's no arguing that logic. And then the Tempest Sling Grip is the last one. Aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. This is gonna make it so we can aim our gun in really fast. If you test the 725 out when you're hip firing and when you're aiming in, you're gonna be able to get kills a lot more consistently when you aim in, but you can only aim in if the ADS speed is good and if the sprint to fire speed is good. So that's what this shotgun focuses on. Obviously, the hip fire range was nerfed like 2 or 3 times already, but the 725 is still kind of insane as long as you're not like, you know, trying to get like a 20-meter shotgun kill. You know what I mean? And then for our very last gameplay, guys, I'm just going to go over some AS Val gameplay real quick. I'm actually going to be quiet while the AS Val gameplay is going off. Some important announcements. I have switched to PC. This is probably going to be the last time you're going to see PS4 clips on my channel, just because the PC clips, in my opinion, look a lot more cracked. If you compare that opening Growl clip compared to this gameplay right here, the opening Growl clip just looks a lot more impressive just because of the higher FOV and I guess more frames per second as well. So I definitely want to be trying to provide the best possible quality product to you guys. If you guys did happen to find anything entertaining or informative today, please do absolutely make sure to leave a like rating on the video, guys. It really does help the channel out a ton. If you're new to the channel, if you're brand new, you made it this far, I want to let you guys know I drop nuke videos every single week. I drop 20 bombs in search and destroy with every single video. I don't post videos of search and destroy gameplays like that's just gameplays with less than 20 kills, guys. So if you guys do happen to find any of those things entertaining, or if that's like a niche thing for you, do absolutely make sure you guys smash that subscribe button with the bell notification on, because I do post videos every single day, guys. This is my grind. I love this shit. I love Modern Warfare. I am pretty hyped for Advanced Warfare announced leaked the other day. I like jetpacks. I don't know how you guys feel about jetpacks. I like jetpacks. I think I was in the 1% of people that actually enjoyed Infinite Warfare. But here's the classes that you guys want to see. These are in their own different god tier class, the MP5 and the AS Val. So you want to use the monolithic integral suppressor because it gives bullet velocity, and these other barrels take away bullet velocity. So this one has a much faster time to kill than others. The only way I'm able to do that is because I control the recoil so well. Hopping right into our AS Val class setup. So when it comes to weapons, time to kill is always king, guys. And right now, the AS Val has the fastest time to kill, especially if you use this exact same class setup, guys. So the VLK 200mm OSA is going to be the barrel you want to use because it's going to increase bullet velocity, okay? The other 2 barrels take away bullet velocity, and then the second one takes away recoil control too. Like, what the hell? Hell no. Don't ever use the second barrel. Don't ever use the second barrel. Either go no barrel or the VLK OSA. That way you have the fastest time to kill machine in the game. 5MW laser, that's going to give us really good sprint to fire speed, which is important if you're rushing like me. And then up next we have the Stovey 6P30 Skelet. That's just mostly going to give us some ADS speed and a little bit of aim walking movement speed as well. The 30 round mag, I feel like you're forced to use this because the default 20 round mag really sucks, so 30 round mags is kind of a necessity for me. I don't know anybody that uses the AS Val without a 30 round mag. Like, you're kind of a crazy person, or you're insanely cracked and accurate, I don't know. And then the Ranger foregrip coming in last. The AS Val did receive a nerf, and it was to its aiming stability, which makes it harder to control the recoil. So this recoil control and aiming stability under barrel, the Ranger foregrip, really helps. It really helps make the AS Val an absolute laser. I promise you, if you guys use this, you'll see like incredible results. You'll be able to hit those far off shots that you were probably missing before with the AS Val, because honestly, it does shoot really fast, and sometimes the recoil gets out of control. And because it shoots so fast, you got to make all of your shots count. Because if you get caught during the reload, you're definitely dead. And in my opinion, you're definitely dead. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, guys. I'll probably throw up a nuke video tomorrow. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Join that Devour family, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you did happen to make it this far in the video, go ahead and comment hashtag Vina in the comments for me, guys. I'm partial to Asians, but you know, I gotta say she's top 5, guys. Top 5, top 5, top 5. What do you think? Top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5. GG's, guys. Devour out.